How I spend time with the Lord, it's very different. It's very different every time. Sometimes I would be in the car, and I really start by focusing on His love, like really getting a revelation of His love for me, because I feel like we respond to the Lord's love for us, right? We love because He first loved us. It's really a response, and all of us are different. Each of us, we have different personalities. And so I feel like the Lord meets us on a personal level. He always meets us on a personal level. And we respond to Him in different ways. And that creates like a unique communion with Him. So for me, sometimes I would be in the car and I would just like focus on His love. And I feel like He would just take me to different places and just show me things that I would understand. Or even like symbols or specific flowers and that means something to me. Many times I also like to sing. I like to sing the Psalms and just meditate on the Psalms because I love how David was able to enter the secret place of God, and I'd always be like, Lord, I want to enter that secret place. David was called a man after your own heart, and I want that too. So
Amen.
It's being first. I feel like first because David was a man who sought after God's heart before he was called a man after God's heart. Like it's a double meaning, and that's something I wanted for myself. So I would constantly go through the Psalms and I would sing it. I would meditate on it. Like I could be like in the sauna and my mom would catch me just singing and praising, and even just talking to the Lord everywhere, no matter what I'm doing. Just being in constant communion with Him, asking Him for His opinion, or be like, yeah, Lord, it's kind of hot today or something. I think it's just keeping that constant communion and like knowing that there's nothing too little or too big that you can bring to the Lord. So it's really like a personal. It's really meet Him like at your own. Like I don't know how to explain this, but it's a very personal thing. So I think like if I could just encourage you guys also, don't be pressured by how others like worship God or by how others meet Him, because it's going to be different for everyone. And I feel like even like with the prophetic arts, like I spend time with Him even while I paint, and He reveals something to me. It's a communication. He reveals it to me, and then in my own interpretation, I paint it, or I dance, or I sing. And I feel like the Lord reveals different parts of Himself through different things. So, and just, thank you for reminding me. Just also being still. Yes, being still and waiting on the Lord. I feel like that's very important. Just being able to tell your soul, right, be still, my soul. And just as you focus on Him, it's like abandoning yourself. And I feel like it might take practice for some to get like rid of the distractions, and of course it's by the grace of God. But I feel like that's probably the most important thing also. Just waiting on the Lord, being still and focusing on His love. And many times we know about His love from the Word. So I think that's also why I like to sing it or get revelations and then paint it, because it reveals His love to me, and then I just respond in my own